Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi ishrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilman ajma'in inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to this new session, my dear brothers and sisters. Inshallah, you will find it very interesting, enlightening. It will increase your knowledge, and inshallah, it will bring you more close to the understanding of Quran. This lesson, lesson 17, we did not finish properly, is one of the most important lessons in book 2. In fact, every lesson is important, but this has got something that is very important to understand. You cannot understand this lesson by just translating it. No, I have been teaching for 20 years, and my experience tells me that, this lesson has to be understood thoroughly in all its grammatical aspects. Most of the teachers, my brothers and sisters, they just simply translate. It's good, but we have to go deeper than just simple translation. If we want to understand the Quran and the miraculous eloquence of the Quran, then we have to understand deeply everything. In my teaching experience, I came to realize only about 3 years ago or so that something was missing. I was teaching 2 years, working hard, finishing the Madina book, 3 Madina books, and starting a new course, and it went on every 2 years in different masajid. But then at that time, after finishing Madina books, I left the students on their own to follow and further improve their knowledge. But most of them, they just ignored it, with the result that after some time, if I met them and I asked them, "Brother, how's your Arabic going?" "Oh, Brother Asif, I have forgotten it, And I was deeply saddened by this remark. And so then I decided that there should be a special class to understand the eloquence of the Quran from the knowledge we have gained in Madina books. So this lesson is crucial to understanding of the Quran. Inshallah, I will do my best to make you understand these lessons in the background of English grammar. Yes, my brothers and sisters, I have learned English grammar. I have books on English grammar. And I refer, especially for this purpose, Al-Mastar, Al-Muawwal, I refer to English grammar. And since we speak English all the time, and if I explain you in the background of English grammar, you will understand it very well, inshallah. So here we are back into lesson number 17. And in this lesson, we are learning the Mastar al-Muawwal. What is it? Mastar al-Muawwal. It's very simple in a way, but we must understand it and keep it in our mind, the concept of Mastar al-Muawwal. Not only that, we must do every exercise in this lesson and the next lesson. All the exercises are extremely important. I admire Dr. Abdurrahim in his farsightedness and in his cleverness that he has designed this lesson in a piecemeal, few things at a time, not everything together, not everything of Master Mall together in a parts, So in this part, my brothers and sisters, the Master Mall is explained by Dr. Abdurrahim in the 5 pronouns. 5 pronouns, which is 5 in your pocket. This is what it is. Dr. Abdurrahim doesn't say 5, but it is 5, which is huwa, anta, huwa hiya, huwa hiya, anta, ana, nahnu. The whole dialogue is based on these 5 pronouns. Or maybe you can say Dr. Abdurrahim did not use here, but we will see. So we start, I don't want to start everything now. This is just a brief explanation. So here is something that we have to bear in mind. So I again go from the key. It is important to begin everything with key, So I repeat again. I don't mind, I repeat again. How to say in Arabic, I want to go. Very common phrase or very common sentence in English. I want to go, I want to sleep, I want to read, I want to eat, I want to walk, I want to run. To and the verb. To and the verb. I want to go. So here it is, my brother and sister. Uridu, which is I want. Uridu is I want. Now we have to understand that if the verb is transitive and if it needs mafulun bihi, okay, uridu, I want. The question is, what do you want? So it means an object has to come to clarify what I want. Okay, so the object is an azhaba. See, this is the object. An azhaba. Uridu an azhaba. I want to go. Okay. Then Dr. Abdurrahim says it literally means I want that I go. Well, that is okay, but that is just a literally translation. But it is uridu an azhaba. So an azhaba is an object. How can that an azhaba be object? Because this is what it means, mastar al-muawwal. This is mastar al-muawwal. Okay. Now I will explain you as we progress, So if you see here, Dr. Abdurrahim describes an, which is an azhaba, harfu mastariyin wa nasbin. It has got the 2 functions. It can create a mastar with the verb that follows, and that verb will become mansoob. See, these are the things embedded in an, and it is called harfu mastariyin wa nasbin. So here are more examples. Here are some more examples. We can ask in our family, when you are sitting with your children, your spouses, and if you say, Aturidu an taakula, what is the meaning of that? Do you want to eat? Huh? How do you say in English? Do you want to eat? Aturidu an taakula? Maza turidu an tashraba? Nuridu an najlisa amamaka? Turidu Zainabu an tatbakha al-lahma? Zainab wants to cook meat. Huh? Always see, this is the verb that Dr. Abdurrahim is using, and it is very beautiful verb. Huh? Okay. Arada, yuridu. When you say yuridu, then I always say 5 in your pockets, 5 in your pocket. Yuridu, turidu, turidu, uridu, nuridu. In other words, huwa, yuridu, hiya, turidu, anta, turidu, ana, uridu, nahnu, nuridu. So these are the verb, very beautiful, and it will always have maf'ulun bihi, mostly in the form of masdar muawwal. Anta kula, antashraba, antakula to eat, antashraba to drink, and najlisa to sit, and tatbakha to cook, and yarjia to return. Huh? So this is one thing for us to understand. Now the second thing is also important, that an will not appear in front of us. Instead, we will have a lamo ta'lil. Huh? What is it? Lamo ta'lil. Lam of justification, explanation. Okay, so now if you see it, I will explain you how to say in Arabic, I study Arabic to understand the Quran. To understand the Quran. I study Arabic to understand the Quran. Adrusu, okay, what are you studying? This is your maf'ulun bi. Adrusu lugata. Al-arbiyata is your not, adjective. Li afahama. See here, afahama became mansub. Who made it mansub? Did the li make it mansub? No. Something is hiding between the verb afhama and li. And that thing is, my brother and sister, is our favorite an mastariya. An mastariya too, you can say. An afhama. See, this is hidden. This is hidden. Li an. So an mastariyatu is hidden. No, an mudammara. Is an mudmara. So let us keep this in mind. When we say file, we say mustatir, concealed, hidden. But when you say an is not visible, then we say an mudmara. An mudmara. Please memorize it, remember it. I will be mentioning it all the time. I will be mentioning it all the time. If you find things still difficult, I will only say, don't worry, my brothers and sisters. Rome was not built in one day. Okay, so we have to keep on studying. You keep on coming to the class. Take benefit of the time that we have been given by the government to stay home. And we stay home and do homework and do other things, but also give time to the learning of the Arabic language. So here we are. Here we are. Lam, this lam is called lamu ta'lil. Huh? Just remember lamu ta'lil, it means lam of explanation, justification. For what reason or purpose? See here, beautiful example. Zahabtu ila al-hammami. I went to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom. Why did you go to the bathroom? In order to wash my face. Li aksala. So what is there? Li an aksala. So an is not there. It is hidden between these two things. Li and aksala, there is an. Li is a harf jar actually. Harf jar. But it doesn't function like a harf jar till we make master out of this. But that will come slowly. I don't want to jump. Fatahtu and nafizata. I opened the door. Li yakhrujal zubaba. There was a fly in the room. I wanted the fly to go out. So that is why I opened the window in order li yakhruja zubaba, so that the fly can go out. Fine. So this is how it is. Lamu ta'lil. Here, this is very nice verb, my brother and sister. Khalaqna, khalaqa, khalaqana, khalaqa. Fi'al madi mabnun ala fata. Where is the file? File is Allah. What is this na? Na is mafulun bihi. Us, us, us. See how I break it down? That's the way we'll be doing it for all the lessons that we'll be studying. In fact, all the time, even when we study Quran on Sunday class, we do the same thing. Khalaqa, fi'al, madi, na, mafulun bihi, us. Allahu is the file, the doer of action. Allah created us, Ta'ala. This is to glorify Allah. This I'm not going to do now, but later on we'll do that also. Li, in order to, what was the purpose of our creation? Li nabuda, in order to worship. So nabudu, abada, yabudu, yabudu, ta'budu, ta'budu, abudu, nabudu, li nabuda. Did you get the idea? Who is Allah? To worship Him. Li an nabuda. Did you get the idea? Li an nabuda. So that is the thing, you know. And same thing is yumkinu. It will come like that. But that's it. A little revision here. And then we go back to the lesson. All the time, my brother. I will just go slowly. See here. Lima kharajta min al-fasli. Why did you go out of the class? Ya Ammar. Ammar says, kharajtu. I went out. Why did you go out? Li ashraba. In order to drink water. So what is this? Li ashraba. Li ashraba is li plus an, which is mudmara. Ashraba, that was because of the an. And this is ma'a. Okay. So lamu ta'lil came for justification. Okay. And then it made the ashrabu mansub ashraba. We are going to analyze it. Lima kharaja Yasirun ma'aka. Why did Yasir went out with you? Huwa kharaja. He went out. For what reason? Li yagsila, which is li an yagsila wajahahu, his face. Fine. Ya Ustad, see now starts the arada yuridu, very important word. Arada yuridu. Ya Ustad, ana uridu, I want. What do you want? An ajlisa, to sit. An ajlisa, huna, here, amamaka. I want to sit here. ana amamaka. To sit. Now you see, to sit. Then we went to study. We went to study uh, handout, al-mastar muawwal. So we have two things. One is to study, and one is gerund. This is also part of al-mastar al-muawwal. If I ask you what is mastar al-muawwal, you will only say one thing. Al-mastar muawwal is, what is it? Al-mastar muawwal is an, plus fi'l mudari' mansub together. Al-mastar muawwal is an plus fi'l mudari' mansub. And then that turns into fi'l mudari' mansub turns into a mastar. And it can be, the mastar can be in the form of to go or to study, or it can be in form of gerund, studying, cooking, running. I want running, I like running, I like cooking, I like biryani, all these things. I like eating biryani. Of course, eating is the, you like biryani, fine. What do you do with biryani? I like eating biryani. So eating, okay. So this is gerund, and this can also be translated in here. I have a lot of examples to give you. If I have time, I'll go further. Otherwise, I will go very slowly. You all have this handout. I had sent you separately. Everything here was prepared by Brother Yusuf Jamal. He took a lot of pain to type everything. MashaAllah, this has got beautiful explanation for al-mastar al-muawwal. What is it? Mastar al-muawwal, what is it? It is an plus fi'lun mudari'un mansubun together becomes al-mastar al-muawwal. It becomes a verbal noun. Mastar is a noun derived from the verb, so we call it verbal noun. Now, this starts page number 17. So it's a coincidence that the Madina books, lesson 17 is also devoted to Mastar Muawwal. So I don't know how this coincidence became. So page 17 onwards, I will go with you slowly. Beautiful, beautiful examples. You should understand each and every word of these 5 pages. That's it. From 17 to 21. You should follow it up at home. Try to read it. And I will keep on explaining these things to you again and again, my brothers and sisters. So let us move forward. So an tajlisa. Fine. Haza maqadu Hamza. This is the seat of Hamza. Huwa gaibun. He's absent. Munzu. We are introduced to another preposition. Munzu, since. After preposition, after harfjar, the ism will be majrur. You see it is majrur. Usbu'in, since 1 week. Usbu'in. Keep it in mind. Harfjar, ism majrur. Harfjar will come and make the noun that follows into majrur. Okay. Isma'u, listen, ya children, O abnai, tabda'u utlatu sayfi ba'da shahrin. The summer vacation will begin after a month. Aina tazabuna hazil utlata. Where are you going in this summer vacation? So again, same thing, beautiful dialogues. You should say it, read it, write it. I had many students who came in my life, and I was amazed at their devotion. I admired them because They not only understood everything, but they had time, so they wrote everything. They wrote everything. So, nuridu, we want. What do you want? To go. We want to go. So, how do you say in Arabic? An nazaba. So, what is the position of an nazaba? This is masdar muawwal. So, nuridu needs an object. So, we will say an nazaba is masdar. We will define it first. I'm defining it now. An harfu masdariyin wa nasbin. You got to remember it and say it because you will be saying it all the time. If we are devoted to Quran for the rest of our life, and we must devote ourselves to Quran because this is where our tranquility and peace lies. Outside, there's a different world, a very cruel world. You know, we can see what happened in USA in the last 3 weeks. It was very cruel. Cannot believe it. That something can happen in this enlightened age of technology. So, nuridu, we want to go. So then this an nadaba, an harfu, I'm explaining it, my brother, listen carefully. An harfu masdariyin wa nasbin. That's it. Nadhaba, fi'lun, mudariun, mansubun bil fatah. Okay, of course, next question is where is the file? File mustatir taqdiruhu nahnu. And then you will say, al-mastar al-muawwal fi mahalli. No, you have to decide. What do you have to say? Huh? Huh? We have 3 choices. Mahalli raf'in, nasbin, or jarrin. But the thing is, nuridu needs object, which is always mansub. So we will say, fi mahalli nasbin. Did you get the idea? And I'll tell you where the other jarrin and will come. I will explain you. Fine. So aina turidu antazaba anta. So same thing. Huh? Uridu an adhaba ila Misra. So here, tazaba, antazaba, and turidu an tazaba, uridu an azaba. I want to go. Same thing here. This is your masdar muawwal fi mahalli nasbin mafulun bihi. Fi mahalli nasbin mafulun bihi. I did not say probably, I say fi mahalli nasbin, but I should say mafulun bihi. Fine. So now, same thing, all questions are the same. Here, there's something different. Lima turidu an tazaba ila Misra. Why do you want to go to Misr in your summer vacation? The answer is uridu. I want to go ila Misra. Fine. So to go here, this is a masdar muawwal fi mahali nasbin mafulun bihi for uridu ila Misra jar majrur li azura. Oh. See, again came lamu ta'lil. So what is it? Hiding between the verb and the li is an. Li azura. Now. To visit. To visit. Okay. My brother. Allazi yadrusu fi jamiatil Azhar. The one who's studying in Jamia Azhar in Misr. So li azura here. Same thing here. Now here comes my brothers and sisters. Here is li. If you change this and azura into master, I want to go. Why do you want to go? For what purpose? Then I will write down here for you. Li, I'm changing this into master. Li ziyarati akhi. Did you get the idea? Li ziyarati akhi. Where did this ziyarati come from? An azura. Master. Zara yazuru is to visit. Li ziyarati akhi. To visit. So if I don't say to visit, I can say li ziyarati. Now here, because I changed this, into master, then my brothers and sisters, li will come into force and will make this master majroor. See, li ziyarati. Who made this majroor? Li. It only made it majroor after I had made the master from an azura. So this is the way it will work. And I will be keep repeating it. And I have only one suggestion to you, my brothers and sisters. Try to come to this class on Saturday. We will go slowly. And if you come and listen to me every week for 2 hours, it's a big sacrifice. It is beautiful deed on your part to study Arabic. There's only one reason I studied Arabic, you are studying Arabic, everybody's studying Arabic. We are not native of any Middle Eastern country. This is a foreign language to us, but we are studying through the courtesy of the books written by Dr. Abdur Rahim. Nobody has written anything more beautiful, more useful than Madina books. So far, nobody has written. Since last 60 years or so, these books are in circulation. Millions and millions of people around the world, in the universities, in the schools, are using this Madina books. Alhamdulillah. Dr. Abdurrahim will have an unbounded reward in his account with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So did you get the idea? Li azura, which is li an azura, then an azura change into li ziyarati. Zara yazuru ziyarati. Keep this in mind. I will be telling you all these things. See, we have to now understand the masters. And I will guide you. And I'll repeat it. And inshallah, within a very short time, you will become fluent in recognizing masters, inshallah. And not only that, you will be able to figure it out and even make it yourself masters. Fine. So same thing here. These are simple, no complicated sentence. Aina turidu anta. Aina turidu an tazhaba anta ya Yusuf? Uridu an azhaba ila London. I want to go to London. So here then it will be purely al-masdar mu'awwal fi mahli nasbin maf'ulun bihi. To go. You can change to go into uridu going. But that's not the way we normally speak in English. But it can be said uridu going ila London. But no, we prefer to say uridu, I want to go. I want going. No, it's not incorrect in Arabic, but it is not nice to say I want going. No, I want to go. So this is your master mu'awwal. Ala turidu an tazhaba ila baladi. You don't want to go to your country? Naam. See here, he's agreeing with the negative questions. This is also, we have done it, but don't worry. I will be repeating it. And then, inshallah, you will understand it. Allah turidu an tazhaba. Don't you want to go? So naam means, yes, I don't want to go. La. Naam means, I don't want to go. And you say, la uridu an azhaba ila baladi. Hazihi sanata. Oh. Now this, my brother and sister, I won't give too much time, but there are things coming to us to explain us in later on. There are lessons in book 3 dealing with this topic. Hazihi sanata. See, baladi hazihi sanata. When do you want to go? This year. So see, sanata is mansub. Huh? So why it is mansub? Because it is acting as a zarf, adverb of time. Huh? And then what is hazihi doing here? So if the adverb of time is preceded by ismu ishara, then that becomes your adverb of time, huh? Mansub, and then this becomes badal. But don't worry, it's not very important. We'll be doing it a lot. Uridu an azaba ila Londona li adrusa. See, what reason? Uridu ila Londona. I want to go. Fine. Ila Londona. Why? Li adrusa. Now here is something I will tell you, brothers and sisters. Li is lam talim, lam of reason and justification. Why? For what reason? Li adrusa. So li an adrusa. I will write down here. Li an adrusa. Now we change this. Li has come. So we change this into mastar. So what will be the thing here? See now here, this thing is mastar muawwal, of course. Fi mahalli jarrin. Why jarrin? Because the li has come. It will make it majroor. Okay? Li and adrusa. So whenever anything like this will come, I'll point out to you. This is something new. Nobody goes in detail. But I want to go in detail because I'm interested in making you all strong. I want to give you something for your life and for you so that you can teach your children and everybody so that they all love Arabic language. And when you understand Arabic language, my brothers and sisters, the life will change because you will understand Quran, and when you understand Quran, you will go nearer to Allah. And what else will become? My salat will be changed. I'll have salah, khushu and khuzu in my salah that I never felt before because I was ignorant about the Arabic that we use in offering our salah. Now remember, Islam is so beautiful, my brother and sister. The way Allah made the Islam for all of the humanity to follow with ease. And the beautiful thing about salah, we pray 5 times. What do you say in your salah? What do you say? I ask you. I say Quran in my salah. So then if I have to say Quran in my salah, then I must understand Quran. How will you understand Quran? I have to learn Arabic to understand. Now, my dear brothers and sisters, I had very difficult time with certain brothers and some sisters. They went on criticizing, but I don't want to go on that topic now. Someday I will go, but not today. So here, li has come, an adrusa. So this is change into mastar, li dirasati. Li dirasati. Li dirasati. See? So dirasati, say, why I say dira? What is the li and adrusa? To study. So here, an adrusa becomes li dirasatil. The study. This is the study. Dirasati is mastar. Why it is majroor? Li made it majroor. Okay. Dirasati lugatal. So this will become lugatil. Li dirasatil lugatil inkliziyati. Everything will be followed majroor. Because this is harfjar, it's a majroor, and then it will be not, and so on and so forth. So I will here just say, li dirasatil lugatil inglesiyati. Okay? Li dirasati lugatil inglesiyati. Li dirasatil lugatil inglesiyati. Fine. ألا يمكنك أن تدرس اللغة الإنجليزية في بلدك? Is it not possible? It is not possible to study English language in your country. So يمكن, أمكن يمكن, 4 letters. يمكن. When there are 4 letters, the alamatu mudariya will be dhamma. Alamatu mudariya will be dhamma. So now yumkinu will need fa'il. Okay, mafulun bihi is ka. See, ka is attached with yumkinu. Amkana yumkinu. Yumkinu ka, for you, possible for you. La yumkinu, it's not possible for me. What is it not for you? So antadrusa. Now change that. This is the file. See now, and we know tadrusa, we know this is the masdar muawwal fi mahali raf'in file. Did you get the point now? The file here. Now this, don't get gavrified. If you cannot get it now you just try to memorize. But I will again explain more. Yumkinuka dirasatu. Dirasatu. See, anta drusa become dirasatu, dirasati, dirasata. But here it will become yumkinuka dirasatu. This will become dirasatu. Maybe I should write down here. Where was that? Here. Dirasatu. Yumkinuka an tadrusa. Dirasatu. Dirasatu. Now, why I put dhamma here, my brother? Why did I make marfu? This antadrusa means dirasatu, because that is the file of yumkinu. Now, let us see how it works. La yumkinuka dirasatul lugatil inglesiyati. Dirasatul lugatil inglesiyati. See, this is going deep. Okay. Now, again, I'll request you to do all the exercises. Do all the exercises. And then you will be okay, inshallah. Slowly, you will master it. And when you master it, I can assure you, you will be so joyous. You'll feel so elated when you can understand all these technical things. Because the grammar of Arabic language is like algebra and geometry. Very scientific, very precise. English grammar, whether I've understood it, I studied it, it has no flavor. It has no flavor. It is very dry. But Arabic grammar is flavorful, full of beauty that gives us great joy in understanding it and knowing it, Fine. So here, again, Yusuf says, Naam. It means, yes, that is so. La yumkinuni. Yumkinuni. I said yumkinu and nunu vikaya. And this is your mafulun bihi, that is myself for yumkinu. And then zalika. Oh, now that is your file. What is Zalika saying dirasatu. Dirasatul lugatil ingliziyati became zalika. Lianna, because ahlal baladi, ahla baladi, the people of my country, yadrusuna lugatal fransiyata. Wala yadrusuna lugatal ingliziyata. Right. Now, next questions. These are very simple. I will tell you, my brothers and sisters. This is all the cleverness of Dr. Abdurrahim المدرس في أي كلية تريد أن تدرس في العام المقبل يا مروان. In which faculty تريد you want أن تدرس to study في العام المقبل. So here again أن تدرس will become مصدر معاول. In which faculty you want to study, this is your مصدر معول في محل نصب مفعول به. تريد الدراسة, you can say الدراسة تا مفعول به في العام المقبل, in the next year يا مروان. So of course here again أريد أن أدرس, I want study دراسة في كلية الشريعة. Fine. So we will here say المصدر معول في محل نصب مفعول به. You see, these are all مفعول به في محل نصب. في أي كلية تريد أن تدرس أنت يا موسى؟ لا يمكنني. لا يمكنني, it is not possible for me. So يمكن, this is نون وقاية, and this is myself. لا يمكنني أن أدرس الدراسة. So أدرس means دراسة. لا يمكنني دراسة. Why دراسة? Because it will become file. File of يمكن. We need file مرفوع. So the دراسة, see, and أدرس دراسة دراسة. أدرس دراسة الدراسة بالجامعة في عام المقبل. ذلك لأنني مريض. I'm sick. وأريد أن أذهب. I want to go. So here this is مفعول به في محل نصب المصدر المعول في محل نصب مفعول به here because of أن. إلى ولايات المتحدة. ولايات المتحدة متحدة. That is USA. للعلاج. Wrong time to go this year. Put off your going to USA, even for ilaj. Now, this is where I had stopped. Shafakallahu. Oh, so beautiful, my brother. Shafakallahu. No, we have to understand certain usages of Arabic language. Certain usages of Arabic language. And I'll explain you here. See, the verb is shafa. What is the verb? Shafa. It is shafaya. No, this is, we haven't done it, but Dr. Abdurrahim has no choice but to use this. All these verbs will come like a flood later on in the lessons. And I want to prepare you. I want to prepare you to enjoy them. I've heard many things in my life about the verb. You know, sometimes when I had asked people, you know, how is your studying going? Bola, I don't like the verbs. Why don't you like it? The answer was Baap re Baap. They are so difficult. Baap re Baap. I didn't say Bob Ray. Huh? Baap re Baap. I didn't say Bob Ray Bob. Baap re Baap. Oh my God, they are very difficult. Now here is a little thing that this is my personal life. I experienced it. When I was studying in Lahore, in Quran Academy, that was, I think, again, long time ago. I had a friend, because I was an elderly person. So I had a friend, he was a major, retired major from army. And he became my friend. Every morning we go for a walk. And while we are walking, we are conjugating verbs. And I tried to coach him because he knew I had better understanding of everything in what was being taught in the class. So after, when the exams came, Major Thawar, his name was Thawar, Major Thawar, he disappeared. Where did he go? He was so regular every day in the class. Now that the exams have come, uh, why he disappeared? So when he met me later on, I said, Major Sahab, how come you don't come in the class? Bola, fiel ne, the verbs, fiel ne mujhe fail kar diya. I had a big laugh. The Arabic verbs failed me. I didn't fail myself. The verbs failed me in the class. So I will never forget. So then I asked other people in the class about Major Thawar that he found it very difficult, the verbs. And as soon as we had an exam for verbs, he stopped coming. So I was told by the Asif, this is his yearly routine, annual routine. He will come every year to study Arabic. And when the fail comes, he will disappear. So that's why he said, Mujhe fail ne fail kar diya. But not with us. We are going to enjoy it. We are going to love it. We are going to make our verbs friend, our friends, to be with us all the time. So this is now where we have to shafa kallah. So shafa yashfi. Shafa yashfi. This is how Madi shafaya and yashfi. I'm not going too much in detail because the time will come and I'll go in detail. Yashfi. He, shafa means he cured. Yashfi means he's being cured. So shafa yashfi, and then we put here ka. See, we have shafaqal, Allahu, and then we put file here. So the dua is, may Allah cure you. Cure you means you are right now sick, but may He cure you from today onwards and in future. So now, how do I say this prayer? May Allah cure you from your disease. How do I say that? No, we will only use Madi most of the time. Madi, we won't use Mudaria. But the Ma in the dua, remember in the Arabic dua, the Madi denotes not the past, but the present and future. That's the way it is. So you must accept it. No arguments. Because I had some students, they would say, why? Why? I don't know how to answer them. I say, just accept it. That in the Mahdi, the dua is for present and future. So if I put ka shafa, ka Allahu, so fi'al, Mahdi, and mafulun bihi, fa'il, fi'al, mafulun bihi, fa'il. How do I write it now? Because of the ja, it is difficult. to write. So what happens, my brothers and sisters? This is a spelling rule. Just you will follow it. Inshallah, you will understand it. Things will come like that all the time. So you will say, see now, shafa is shafa, shafa, at the end, ya is pronounced like a, okay? So it is shafa, I give alif here. Did you get the idea? The ya change into alif, alif, okay? And then I write down shafaka. Now it is easy for me to write down mafulun bihi, but I cannot write mafulun bihi here. It's not possible for me. So shafakallahu. See, so here it is, my brother and sister. The teacher is saying, shafakallahu. May Allah cure you, restore your health. The shafa, just shafa only, means to heal, restore to health. So shafakallahu, it is madi, but the prayer is for present and future. Shafakallahu, may Allah cure you and restore your health, inshallah. Now comes again something else we studied, but we did not, but I'm sure you are going to say, I forgot. And it is normal. We are all going to forget, because something that is not used on an everyday basis, we tend to forget. Yakadu, yakadu, al-jarasu, yarinu. Okay, my brother and sister, I brought here something. I want you to note it. I want you to note it. Go to the key of book 2, lesson 15, page number 43, 44. Go to the key. This is where kada yakadu is explained. Kada yakadu is explained. Kada madi, yakadu mudariya. Now, this is not a normal verb. This is a weak verb like kana yakunu. But here it is kada yakadu. So I have given here two explanations. Two for madi, kada madi, and two for mudariya. These are all on page 43, 44. I had to copy it. So kada, see, when the kada is used, then there'll be a noun followed by it, which will be ismu kada, because kada is nakis, ismu kada, like, and then we should have, if there's a ismu kada, marfu, and then we should have a khabru kada mansub. So khabru kada will always will be jumlatul fi'liyatu, and fi'l will be mudariya. Mudariya, fi'l mudariya. That is how the kada yakadu is used in the Quran and in this book. This is, Dr. Abdurrahim has explained it very beautifully. Now, how do you say in English kada? The boy almost laughed. He didn't laugh, but he almost laughed. He was on the verge of laughing. Okay, so that is the laughed, almost laughed. Kada al-mudarrisu yakhruju. Same, the teacher was, because this is Madi, was about to leave. He did not leave, but he was about to leave. Now let us come to yakadu. In yakadu, it is present tense. Yakadu al-jarasu. Fine, this is mudariya, still nakis. What is jarasu? Marfu. This is the ismu yakadu. This is the ismu yakadu. And then the khabar will be same, jumlatul failiyatu, but the fail will be mudariya. Ranna yarinnu, to ring. So the bell is about to ring. The bell is about to ring. Yakadu al-imamu yarka'u. The imam is about to perform ruku. The imam is about to perform ruku. These are the examples. So anytime you have to revise, you will always remember lesson 15, page 43, 44. Quickly revise there. Fine. So now we come here. We come here. What is the sentence? The student is saying, Amrun, Ya Ustadu, Yakadul Jarasu Yarinnu. The bell is about to ring. The bell is about to ring. The bell is about to ring. That is the Yarinnu. This is the Jumla, Felia, Fi Mahalli, Nasbin, Khabar, Yakadu. Marfu, Ismu, Yakadu, Marfu, Khabar, Yakadu, Mansub. Arju, no, these are all new words, but we'll come and learn it, Raja, Yarju, to request. Arju, I request. What do you request? And tasmaha. See, to allow. Lana, bil khuruj. No, my brother and sister, I can only translate and say, that's it. That's not. No, I want to analyze it, So I request you to allow us. Samaha yasmahu, to allow. So then arju, fine. This will be masdar muawwal and mudmara. No, this is not mudmara. This is present here. And harfu masdariyin wa nasbin, fine. And then tasmaha, fi'lun mudariun, mansubun bil fatah. Samaha yasmahu, tasmaha. And then you will say, what will you say? Al-masdar al-muawwal fi mahalli nasbin, maf'ulun bihi for arju. Lana jar majrur. Bil khuruj. See now, khuruj has come. So the B has come here. So this is harf jar and bil khuruj. Now in this situation like this, we will come across many. So don't worry if you cannot get it right away. I will be repeating it when they come and I'll show you something more. Bi an nakhruja. So an nakhruja, same is harfu nasbin, harfu masdariyin wa nasbin, fi'lun mudariun mansubun bil fatah, means this together will become khuruj. But because of that B, it will become bil khuruji. So I will say al masdar al muawwal fi mahalli jarrin, mudaf ilayhi, harf jar, ism majrur. No, I shouldn't say mudaf ilayhi. No, ism harf jar, ism majrur. No, this bil khuruj, this an nakhruja is ism majrur. Fi mahalli jarrin, ism majrur. Al-ana now. Qabla, now this is your zarf. After zarf is mudaf ilayhi. Qabla an yakhruja. Qabla an yakhruja. Same here, an harfu masdarin wa nasbin yakhruja. Fi'lun mudariun mansubun. Together we will say Al-Mastar, Al-Muawwal, Fi Mahalli, no, while you will say Fi Mahalli Jarrin, because of the qabl. No, this is your mudaf ilayhi. Ay yakhrujat tullabu. Qabla khurujil tullabi. Qabla khurujil tullabi. Are you with me? Inshallah, maybe sign Qabla, I write down here. Qabla khurujil tullabi. See, Qabla khurujil tullabi. See, it changed. We are not going to change every time we see, but in order to understand the value of an yakhruja, we got to value an yakhruja. Qabla an yakhruja tullabu. So then we have to say it, analyze it. This is harfu nasbin wa mastariyin. This is a fi'lun mudari'un mansubun, and then we have to say in order to define it. Al-mastar al-mu'awwal fi mahalli, we stop and think what it could be. Qabla has come, it needs mudaf ilayhi. So fi mahalli jarrin, fi mahalli jarrin mudaf ilayhi. I've written here mudaf ilayhi. Tulabul akharuna, others. Akharuna is the naat for tulabu. So now, see, all these things are quite very heavy duty sentences, requires our utmost attention, and I will explain you. And I wish you will write it down, the exercises that are coming, write it down. Bakiya, to remain. Bakiya, yabka. This is also nakis. Bakiya, yabka, to remain. Salasu dakai, there are 3 minutes remain now. Yumkinukum. Oh. It is possible for you. What is possible for you? Al-khuruju. No, I would rather say, I can change this. We are changing, if there's an, we change into mastar. If there's a mastar, we change it back. Yumkinukum an tukhriju. An tukhriju al-ana. I'll write it down. Yumkinukum an tukhriju. See, I changed that. Tukhrijuna. But we want to make it mansub, so I will say an tukhriju al-ana. Don't worry. This is high, a little bit more deeper. If you don't mind, I want to give you a little taste. So inshallah, we'll do it, Okay, fine. Yumkinukum an tukhriju, or yumkinukum al-khuruja. So here it is very simple and easy for us to say khuruju is the file for yumkinu, and kum is mudaf ilayhi. Yumkinukum al-khuruj al-ana. This is your zarf. Ukhruju. Ukhruju is the fi'l amr. Fi'l amrin mabniun ala azfinun. Fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu antum. See, I defined it. Ukhriju fi'l amrin mabniun ala azfinun. Fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu antum. Ukhriju bihuduin. Beautiful sentences. Go out, all of you. Go out. This wow is all of you. Bihuduin, calmly, quietly. Don't make noise in the corridor that I'm leaving you and you are going out before the other students come out. Ukhruju bihuduin. Go out calmly, quietly. Did you get the idea? Alhamdulillah, my brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah. I don't think we have done exercises. I cannot remember doing it, but we'll do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. No, I see, if you can see that I'm going very slowly. I'm not rushing. I'm more interested. I'm more concerned that you should understand everything. Now, let's go here somewhere. Then I want to show you one more page. I'm requesting you to, where is it? Where did it disappear? Oh, yeah. See here, I request you to read this all. Huh? No, this is not something you read, but we are going this together. If I ask you, what is Masdar al-Muawwal? It's a noun. What is it? It's a noun. Masdar al-Muawwal is a noun. What it consists of? An wa fi'lun mudari'un mansubun. An wa fi'lun mudari'un mansubun. Fine. Okay, here, my brother. Uridu al-kitaba. I need a book. I need the book. So it is very simple, straight away. Uridu needs mafulun bihi mansubun. Uridu al-khuruja. Uridu al-khuruja, same. Al-khuruja, like kitaba. Now, uridu an akhruja. These are all typed by Brother Yusuf Jamal. He has done a great job, my brother and sister. All of these pages. Uridu an akhruja. I want to go out. So here, an akhruja was made into al khuruja before. Now I'm breaking it down. Uridu an akhruja. Al mastar al muawwal fi mahalli nasbin mafulun bi. Did you get the idea? This became mastar muawwal fi mahalli nasbin. Read this page also. Only this page. La yumkinuni al khuruju. So this is file. File. Going out is not possible for me. La yumkinuni, it is not possible for me to go out. But then now we break it. La yumkinuni an akhruja. An akhruja, that I go out. So this is your file. Remember, this is your file. So here, if khuruj comes like an akhruja, because of yumkinu, it will be your masdar muawwal fi mahalli raf'in fa'il. Nakhruju qabla khurujil tullabi. Nakhruju qabla khuruji. See, qabla is the masdar and khuruji became, it is mudaf, and khuruji became mudaf ilayhi majroor, wa huwa mudaf, and tullabi became mudaf ilayhi majroor, khuruj. Now I change it. Nakhruju qabla and yakhruju tullabu. Tullabu is the fa'il of yakhruju. So qabla and yakhruju becomes masdar muawwal fi mahalli jarrin mudaf ilayhi. Read this page, my brothers and sisters, slowly, slowly. Do not be discouraged if you find it difficult. I tell you my secrets. I used to read it again and again. Even for my Sunday class, I have to read something few times to digest it. So you will read it again and again. Inshallah, you'll be able to digest it. Inshallah. Here, next question. An tadrusa arbiyata. Let me put a line here. An tadrusa arbiyata afdalu. So here it is an tadrusa. This will be coming as a mubtada. This is a sentence begins with a mubtada. An tadrusa masdar muawwal. I'm not going in detail. Fi mahalli rafin. This is the most important part, my brother and sister. Fi mahalli rafin. Mubtada. How will you translate in English? To study the Arabic language is better. It's very good. So taqdiruhu, see here comes very beautifully explained. Dirasatu, this is your antadrusu became dirasatu arbiyati mudaf ilayhi. Dirasatul arbiyati afdalu. This is your mubtada wa huwa mudaf ilayhi, and this is your khabar. It's better. It's the best. Now, last one. Al-Islamu, what is Islam? An tu'mina billahi. Okay, I know Al-Islam. I can say easily, this is your mubtada. An, okay, I know an, harfu mastariyin wa nasbin, tu'mina is mansub, fi'lun mudariun, mansubun bil fatah, not together. Al-mastar, al-mu'awwal, between these two. Fi mahalli rafa'in, because we need khabar. This is mubtada, and tu'mina is your khabar. Khabarun. So let us make it more simple. Taqdiru al-Islamu, al-Islamu, and tu'mina means al-Imanu, because we need marfu. Al-Imanu billahi, that you should have faith in Allah. What is Islam? The faith in Allah. Now, please read this page also, first page and this page, slowly. Inshallah, you'll master it. Now we come to the other pages. Other pages, book 2. You have to write, my brother. I'm giving you a lot of homework to write. Nobody will check. Nobody will check. There was a time, long time ago, every student used to do their homework and bring in a brown envelope for me to take it home and check it. And I used to check every homework in detail and write down my notes. But that was a long time ago. I had only one class in a week. So I had plenty of time. So then there was Brother Irshad, and very devoted student. He used to give me 2 envelopes instead of 1 envelope. I said, brother, how come you are giving me 2 envelopes? You only paid fees for 1 person. Who's this second person? He said, it's my wife. I'm teaching her, and she has done her own homework. So could you kindly check her also? I said, this is not fair. You pay fees for 1 student and you take the advantage of 2 students. I just laughed and told him. So, I will never forget that example. And she did all the books properly. He taught her at home. She did all the homework, and then we were compelled to give her certificate also of completion of the course through Dr. Abdur Rahim. Long time ago, my brother. Alhamdulillah. So here, brothers and sisters, we have to answer the following questions from the book. You can copy it. I don't mind so long as you write it and give proper vowel signs. Vowel signs. These are the spellings. لماذا خرج عمار وياسر من الفصل خرج عمار ليشرب الماء in order to drink the water. Now here I don't want to analyze. We have done it. وخرج ياسر ليغسل وجهه. You will, if you write it, all these things, what will be the result? The whole concept will get in, embedded in your hard drive, inshallah. أين يريد هاشم أن يذهب في العطلة الصيف؟ يريد أن يذهب إلى مصر. That's good enough. Huh? لماذا يريد يوسف أن يذهب إلى لندن? Why? Yusuf wants to go to London. لأنه يريد, you can write down يريد يوسف أن يذهب إلى لندن. I did not write down to be a complete answer. لأنه يريد أن يدرس لغة الإنجليزية. في أي كلية يريد مروان أن يدرس؟ يريد أن يدرس مروان يريد أن يدرس في كلية الشريعة. Fine. Now here is a big sentence. I have done it. If you copy it, I don't mind. Don't want to be hard on anybody. Huh? There are some teachers, they are very hard. And I don't like to be hard because I want you to come to the class. Aaj nahi to kal nahi to next week. You will understand everything so long as you are in the class. If not today, next time, next week, inshallah, you will understand everything. If you write with proper vowel signs. Now this is from the book. Huh? يريد همايون أن يجلس إمام المدرس لأن مقعد, sorry, it's not مقعد, it should be مقعد seat, مقعده بعيد عنه, from the teacher. ولا يرى, and he could not see ما يكتب المدرس على سبورته. So write it, my brothers and sisters. Now here are يسأل مدرس كلا من الطلاب هذا السؤال. أين تريد أن تذهب في العطلة الصيف? You can say أريد أن أذهب إلى بلدي. Simple, one answer. أريد أن أذهب إلى بلدي في عطلة الصيف. يسأل مدرس كلا من الطلاب هذا السؤال. This is what you call verbal exercise in the class. Every student says something. يسأل مدرس كل من طلاب هذا السؤال. أريد أن أدرس هذا السؤال. في أي كلية? This is the question. تريد أن تدرس. So you can say أريد أن أدرس في كلية الطب. كلية الطب. الهندسة, engineering, تجارة, commerce, this is medicine. يسأل مدرس كل من طلاب هذا السؤال. لماذا خرجت من الفصل? Why did you go out? Oh, well, خرجت من الفصل لأشرب الماء أو أشرب الشاي, whatever you want. Now here you have to write, and I did write. I leave it to you, my brother. خرجت لي. We have to use li here. خرجت لي. Choosing, it's not explained. Choosing, مختارا is choosing من أسباب الآتية ويكتب هذا سبورتي. What was it? You will, if you have time, those of you who have time, it will be a great practice. خرجت لأشرب الماء. خرجت لأدخل المرحاض. خرجت لأغسل. خرجت لأشرب. لأدخل. أدخل لأغسل وجهي. خرجت لأذهب إلى مدير. خرجت لآخذ دفتري من زميلي. خرجت لأقرأ الإعلان. I want to read the notice. خرجت لأعرف. All those things will become mansuba. لأعرف, to know sababa dawda'i, the cause of the commotion outside, the noise outside, the reason for the noise. خرجت لأجلس في الشمس. I want to sit under the sun. خرجت لأبثك. I went out to spit. خرجت لأبحث, to search. لأبحث عن مفتاحي, about my key. I went out to look for my key. خرجت لأسأل مدرس الفقه سؤالا. I went out to ask the teacher of the fiqh a question. Fine. Now, here is what it says. Read the following examples. Read the following examples. So it's reading. But I say, read and write. If you have time. If you have time, read and write. Now, see how beautiful, simple, how beautiful and simple, my brothers and sisters, that Dr. Abdurrahim is giving us practice. Dr. Abdurrahim is giving you practice. And if you write, what shall I say? You will really improve yourself a lot. Simple sentences. Uridu an azhaba. Same. Mastar mu'al. Only one thing. An azhaba ila mustawsafa. This is clinic. Mustawsafa means clinic. Nasitu an aqulu laka shayyan. I forgot to tell you. Uridu, I want to go. To tell you a thing. Uridu an ahfadha Quran al-Karima. I want to memorize the Quran. Nasitu an aktuba darsa. I forgot to write down the lesson. Uridu, I want to. Uridu an adrusa lugatal arabiyata li'annaha lugatal Quran al-Karim. I want to study Arabic language because it is the language of the Quran al-Karim. Nuridu an nas'alaka sawalan ya Ustad. I want to ask you a question, ya Ustad. Nuridu an nas'alaka sawalan ya Ustad. Write down. Aturidu an taqula li shayyan. Do you want to tell me anything? Aturidu an taqula li shayyan. Now, if you can write down the translation also, these are simple sentences, that will be nice for you. Yuridu akhi. My brother wants an yadrusa, to study bijamiyati islamiyati. Nasitu, I forgot. So, see, and nasitu an aktuba unwana ala zarfi. I forgot to write down the address on the envelope, and I just put the envelope with the stamps in the post office box, Nasitu an aktubal unwana, address ala zarfi, on the envelope. Now here, look at it. Something to keep it in mind. Every verb is transitive. It will require mafulun bihi. Uridu, nasitu, uridu, nasitu, I forgot. I want, I forgot. See, now that is also very beautiful, my brother. Every verb is mutaaddi, transitive. Now answer the following questions using and. The same thing. Now Dr. Abdurrahim wants us to write down answers. Aina turidu an tazhaba fi utlat as-sayfi. You will write down. Uridu an azhaba ila London Simple, simple, whatever you want to say. Just it should make sense and your spelling should be like Lima turidu an tadrusa lugat al-arbiyata. Why are you studying Arabic language? Uridu an adrusa lugat al-arbiyata. Li. Now you will write down here. Li in order to afham al-Quran al-Karim. Li. And afham al-Quran al-Karim. Ma man turidu an talaba, with whom you want to play. Uridu an alaba ma ikhwani, with my brothers. من أي إذاعة تريد أن تسمع أخبار, from which radio station you want to listen to the news. أريد أن أسمع سمع يسمع الأخبار من إذاعة الرياض. Whatever you say, you want to say CBC, whatever you want to say. ماذا تريد أن تشرب يا أخي? What do you want to drink? أريد أن أشرب شاي. Simple, simple. لما تريد أن تذهب إلى طبيبي؟ أريد أن أذهب إلى طبيبي لأنني مريض, because I am sick. ماذا تريد أن تأكل في العشاء, for the supper؟ أريد أن آكل برياني في العشاء. I want to eat biryani for supper. ماذا نسيت? What did you forget? ماذا نسيت؟ نسيت أن أقرأ الدرس بعد صلاة الفجر. After صلاة الفجر, I read the dars, but I forgot. Fine. Now here comes لام تعليل. لام تعليل. Lam of justification, explanation, for what reason or purpose. Okay, read. No, here Dr. Abdurrahim says only read, but I would request you read and write and then translate if you can little bit. Nadrusu lugat al-arbiyata. This is your mafulun bi, nadrusu lugat al-arbiyata. Li naf'ama, li an naf'ama Quran al-Karim wa hadith al-nabawiyya sharifah. Fine. Kama mudarrisu, the teacher stood up. Why did he stand up? Li yaktuba ala saburati. Kharashtu min al-fasli li ashrab al-ma'a, to drink the water. Dhaba abi ila Jeddah li yashtariya sayaratan. My father went to Jeddah to buy a car. خلقنا الله تعالى لنعبده. Allah created us. Allah, the most exalted, created us to worship him. To worship him. دخلت حمام لأغسل وجهي. I entered the bathroom to wash my face. لأغسل. ذهبت إلى مكتب البريدي, post office, لأخذ برقية, to get the telegram التي جاءتني من أبي, which came from my father. فتحت النافذة. I opened the window. ليدخل هواء, in order that the air come. فدخل, not يدخل, sorry. فتحت النافذة ليدخل هواء, in order to air to come in. فدخل ذباب. A housefly came in. Instead of hawa, air, the fly came in. يا حمزة أذهب الآن إلى السوق. I want to go. I'm going. Azhabu. Ya Hamza, Azhabu alana. I'm going now to the market. Li ashtariya, in order to buy dafatira wa aqlaman li wa laka wa li swad. Fine. Now this is your exam. If you can, write down slowly, slowly. لما دخلتم المطعم Why did you enter? Lima dakhaltum al-mat'ama, the restaurant. Dakhalna al-mat'ama li nashrab al-shaya. So here the verbs are given here. That is very beautiful. You don't have to search for a word. You have to just figure out. لما دخلتم المطعم دخلنا المطعم لنشرب. You can say water, chai, coffee, whatever you want to. لما خرجت من المدرسة خرجت من المدرسة لأشتري. See, when you put li, you will have to li ashtariya, make it mansub. We'll do more about that later on. Li ashtariya kalaman. Right. Lima zahabta ila karyatika yawm al-jum'ati. Why did you go to your village on Friday? Zahabtu ila karyati li azura. See, azuru, li azura, akrabai, my relatives. Akrabai, my relatives. Lima zahabtunna ila al-maktabatil ya akhwatu. Why did you go to library, your sisters? Zahabna. Lima zahabtum tun. Zahabna ila al-maktabi li nakra majallati wa sufa. To read the magazines and the newspaper. Lima ja'a akhuka ila madinatil munawwarati. Ja'a akhi ila madinatil munawwarati li yadrusa اللغة العربية. Right? لما خرج زميلك لما خرج زميلك من الفصل. خرج زميلي. No, it is زميلي. خرج زميلي ليغسل وجهه, his face, to wash his face. لما خلقنا الله تعالى. Here, na'budu, so you will say, خلقنا الله تعالى لنعبده. لنعبده. لما قام المدرس. قام المدرس ليكتب الدرس على سبورة. لما تذهب إلى مكتبة البريد. Why are you going to the post office? أذهب إلى مكتبة البريد لآخذ برقية. لما تدرسون اللغة العربية يا إخوان؟ ندرس لغة العربية لنفهم القرآن الكريم. ما شاء الله. الحمد لله. الحمد لله. Yeah, we'll finish this inshallah. So that next week, my brothers and sisters, we'll go to lesson number 18. If you have mastered lesson 17, you will really enjoy it. If I get a time, I'll give you a little glimpse of it. So now, here, this is Yumkinu. Now, Dr. Abdurrahim only wants to learn the use of Yumkinu. I would request you to learn and write. La yumkinuka. La yumkinuka. La yumkinu. La yumkinuka. Ka is mafulun bihi. Antajlisa. This is your file. Sitting here is not possible. Haza makadu Uthman. This is the seat of Uthman. So this is your file. File. Maybe I should write down here file. Yumkinuka an takhruja min al-fasl al-ana. So what will be here? Yumkinuka will be an takhruja is your file again. Min al-fasl. Mafulun bihi. Mafulun bihi. Min al. Yumkinuka al-khuruju. Did you see how beautiful it is? Yumkinuka al-khuruju min al-fasli al-ana. Now, أيمكنني أن آخذ هذه المجلة أن آخذ هذا المجلة أن آخذ هذه المجلة إلى بيتي. So now what is it? أيمكنني. So this will be your file of يمكن. أن آخذ. This will be your file. To take this magazine. So to take will be your file, you know. Abi maridun jiddan. My father is very sick. La yumkinuhu. It is not possible for him and yazhaba ila masna'i, to go to the factory. So this is your file. This is your file. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Haza yumkinu wa haza la yumkinu. This is a very beautiful sentence. I want you to analyze it. See if you can analyze it. And if you make a mistake, doesn't matter. Okay, my brother and sister. First question. What kind of a sentence is this? What kind of a sentence is this? Haza, it starts with haza. Haza babun, haza masjidun, haza kitabun, haza kalamun. So it's a mubtada. Where is the khabar? Khabar is this yumkinu. Haza yumkinu. This is possible. See, how do you say? This is possible. This is possible. So what will you say? Yumkinu, we should analyze. I will analyze it. Yumkinu, fi'lun, mudariun, marfun, bidamma, fa'il, mustatir, taqdiru huwa, means that goes to haza. Okay. So, wal jumlatul fi'liyatu fi mahalli raf'in khabar for haza. Jumlatul fi'liyatu fi mahalli raf'in khabar for haza. Okay. Wahaza, same, mubtada, la yumkinu. So this is not possible. This is not possible. So same thing. La harfu nafi, yumkinu, fi'lun, mudariun, marfun, bidamma, fa'il, mustatir, taqdiruhu huwa, that goes to haza. La yumkinu. Al-jumlatu fi'liyatu fi mahalli raf'in khabar haza. Okay, fine, brother. Munzu means since, you know, since. Ma raitu Muhammadan munzu, this harf jar, mabniun ala damma, harf jar. Yawmi mudaf ilayhi, al-jumu'ati mudaf ilayhi. I have not seen Muhammad since Friday. Huwa ghaibun munzu isbu'in. He is absent since 1 week. Harf jar, ism majrur. Naskunu, we live. Fi hazal baiti, we have lived in this house. We lived. Naskunu, we live in this house. Munzu, since 1 year. Munzu, 1 year. Huwa maridun, he is sick. Munzu, since ruju'ihi, since his return. Munzu ruju'ihi min baladihi, from his country. Arifu, I know. What do you know? Hadha Shaykh. I know this Shaykh. Munzu, since Khamsi, Ism majroor, harf jar, ism majroor, mudaf, mudaf ilayh. Munzu khamsi sanawatin. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Now here comes another thing. We haven't done it, but I want to do it. Yeah, we are finishing it. I want to give you a little taste. I think I have some time. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Ta'amal means ponder. Ponder what follows. Ponder what follows. Now here, Dr. Abdurrahim is doing something which I find it very difficult. But since we have been learning from book 1 about the concept of when you make mudariya, you can divide it in the first group. What is the first group of mudariya? We have made 5 in your pocket. Huwa, hiya, anta, ana, nahnu. Fine. So that should help us. So if we have a fi'l, which is also we are going to do afterwards, long time, it will take us to reach another few months, probably, because I'm not going to go fast. Ra'a, to see. Ra'a means to see. Maybe I should have written to see, to look. And then mudariya is jara. Madi, ra'a, jara. So if I say yara, because he looked or he saw, he sees. Always he in the beginning. The verb, when you conjugate, it will start with he. He sees, he saw, he sees. So if you have yara first, 5 in your pocket, what would you say? Yara, tara, tara, ara, nara. No, that is easy, my brother. Yara, hiya, huwa yara, hiya tara, anta tara, ana ara, nahnu nara. That should not be difficult. But doctor only gives 4. Huwa yara, anta tara, ana ara, nahnu nara. You did not say hiya tara. You did not say. Yadahu, to put. Wada yadu mudarisu ashya ala maktabi. On his table, the mudaris put some things. Aw yarsumu ala sabirati ashya wa yasalu kullu min tulabin maza tara ala maktabi ala saburati. So the teacher put some things on his desk, or he drew picture on saburati of ashya wa yasalu, and he asked kullan, every tulabi, to answer. وَيَقُولُ أَرَى كَلَمًا وَكِتَابًا وَسَاعَةً. But that's all, brother. This is an oral exercise, but I thought it was not difficult. Ra'a, he saw. Yara, he sees. My question to you is 5 in your pocket. Huwa yara, hiya tara, anta tara, ana ara, nahnu nara. Alhamdulillah. Now this is little bit of a chickpea, hard chickpea. I think I will do this. No, I will not be able to explain you in 5 minutes, my brother. I want this to do it next week with you. This is the last question. Maybe there one more. Let's see. These are the seasons. Learn the names of 4 seasons. Ashita'u, this is winter. Al-Rabi'u, spring. Saifu, summer. Al-Kharifu, autumn. You can remember, memorize it, remember. I'll write down winter. Maybe it's there written here also in the book also. Maybe it's written somewhere. Anyway, don't worry. Winter, spring, safe, and autumn. Now, if you forget, don't worry. We are not in a surrounded by Arabic language, but inshallah we'll learn. Arju an tasmah li bil julusi huna. Bil julusi huna. Okay. Maybe I'm watching. See, now we have here an tasmah li, to me, huh? Tasmah li. You are asking a teacher. Arju, I request you allow me bil julusi huna. So bil julusi harf jar bil bi an ajlisa huna. That is what it is, brother. I think I will do it now. And I will, if I take 2-3 minutes more, inshallah, you won't mind. Huh? This is beautiful. Huh? Bil julusi, break it down. This is mastar, and this is harf jar bi. So bi an ajlisa. Why ajlisa? Because it is I. I request you to allow me to sit here. An ajlisa huna. Arju an tasmaha lahu, to him, bil khuruj. I request you to permit him to go out. So what will be the bil khuruj? Bi an yakhruja. See, he. Yakhruja is he. That is lahu. Bil an yakhruja. Arju an tasmahu lahu bi an, instead of bil khuruj, we say bi an yakhruja. Fine. Arju an tasmahu lana. Tasmaha laha. I request you to allow us bid dukhul. So now bid dukhul will become bi an nadkhula. Why nadkhula? Because it is lana. Lahu is ya. Li is ajlisa. Yakhruja. Nadkhula. Arju an tasma li hamidin bi ziyaratika. So now we are talking about Hamid, so we'll say bi an tazuraka. Zara yazuru ziyarati. See, bi an tazuraka. Bi an tazuraka. If you can remember, inshallah, it will be nice. Inshallah. Fine, my brother. That's it. We'll come to next lesson. But next lesson, I want to go to the key. Just brief, to give you an idea. Key. Lesson number 18. Lesson number 18. See, in this lesson, we learn the following. Okay. What is it? We have learned in the previous lesson that the mudari'a is mansub after an and la mutalil. Both la mutalil and an, the mudari'a is mansub. The following 4 forms of the mudari'a have you ending in the marfu and a ending in the mansub. Now, my brother and sister, here, see, watch here. An yazhaba, an tazhaba, an azhaba, an tazhaba, huwa yazhabu, anta tazhabu, ana azhabu, nahnu nazhabu, hiya tazhabu is gone, it's not there. But I wrote down here 5 in your pocket. Fine. That was in lesson 17. Now we are coming here in a very beautiful way. The forms of mudariya ending in noon. Noon aata hai, noon comes and noon goes. Anta zabi, anti. tazabina, antum tazabuna, and then hum yazabuna. Do you see here? How beautiful. So we have 5 here, and 3 here, and 2 more. They are mabni. Huh? Only 10. 4, Dr. Adharam doesn't touch the duals. He doesn't want to touch dual. They will come, then when it comes later on, lesson number 29 or so, we will study. You will be able to master it in no time. So we have here mabni. What is mabni? Madha turidina and tashrabi, that's fine. No, mabni is here. Mabni is here. The 2 forms, yazhabna means hunna yazhabna, and tazhabna, which is antunna, hunna, antunna, tazhabna. They don't change after an, because they are mabni. So we will learn next time how to analyze all these things. How to analyze how many? We have already done this, most of it. So we are going to do this next week to analyze in detail. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, my brother. I'm so committed myself. I have committed myself to teach you this with the best of my ability. I want you all to become strong and learn something so very precious, so very precious. I personally cannot thank Allah enough for providing me opportunity very late in my life after I retired, and then I started learning Arabic. Allah provided me the opportunity to go abroad. Allah provided me with the beautiful teachers who took interest in me and guided me. And then Allah provided me with a, desire to share my knowledge with all of you. And I've been doing it, and I will keep on doing as long as I'm able to talk. And as long as I'm able to talk and able to sit on my chair in front of my tablet. So we'll do this next time, inshallah. Lesson 18 will start. If you want to read the key. Read the key of the lesson 18, inshallah. Okay, my brothers and sisters. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you all, brothers and sisters. Bless you all. Bless you, your spouses and your children with excellent health. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect you all and us from the evil of this virus, inshallah. Keep us safe and protected, inshallah. May Allah grant you barakat in your education, in your employment, in your business, in your learning, if you're a university student, or in schools, our children, may Allah give them barakat in their education. And may Allah illuminate your household with the spirit of Islam and with the light of Quran, inshallah. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect the ummah at large, Muslim ummah, from this deadly virus. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect the humanity at large from this deadly virus. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa zurriyatina qurrata ayunin waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas samiul alim wa tub alayna innaka anta tawwabur rahim. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamu ala al-mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Jazakumullahu khair. Hope to see you next Saturday, same time, 1:30. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.